Coming back to All-Star Saturday night here on TNT and the Mountain Dew three-point contest, which will be coming your way after the Taco Bell Skills Challenge in a field of 10 shooters, including the defending champion Devin Booker and Dirk Nowitzki in his NBA swan song this season. And also in that midst, the brothers Curry, who spoke with Dennis Scott.
All right, guys, I'm kind of excited right now because I've known these two young men since they've been knee-high, hanging out with my old son, Ryan. Let's get right to it. So much is talked about the shooting family. You, your dad, your guy can shoot the basketball. So I'm getting right to it. Who's talking more trash tonight? I'm going to start with you.
It's going to be trash talk on both sides. You know what I'm saying? We both want to win it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to try to put on a show for the fans. So if I can get in his head before he gets in mine, I got an advantage.
You hear that now? He said if he can get in your head, if anybody can get in your head, he's been knowing you since you've been knee-high. Can he do it?
He knows what buttons to press. You just threw him the lob right there. You gave him the mic first, so he got the that's messed up. Younger brothers are getting me. But it's going to be fun, like you said, to go out there and just compete in Charlotte, where we grew up, where we've been shooting for years, and just have fun with it.
And speaking of fun, we know Dad played in the NBA. But there's a video we're about to show right now of Mom making an underhand half-court shot. Tell me about that.
Oh, yeah, she did her thing yesterday. That was at a charity event. We had a little family shooting competition. Everybody got involved. My sister, my mom, obviously, she knocked down the half-court shot, so she was going crazy.
Now, I read something, because I've done my homework. There's a little wager. Can you explain to our fans what the wager is? Is this the wager fair?
I will. We already shook on it, so it has to be fair. But we obviously know how big family is, and they come support us wherever we play. So whoever loses got to take care of the ticket request anytime we play Portland or vice versa. So we'll see what happens.
You shook your hand to that?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Y'all got a big family.
Why not? Why not? Why not? I'm planning on winning. Yeah, not a dime's coming out of my pocket.
Oh. Last one.
That was it.
That's it?
We'll see. I'm going to let my shooting do the talking.
All right, guys. You heard it first.
Interesting side light to the three-point competition tonight with Steph and Seth. And Seth actually statistically ranks higher than Steph does this year in three-point percentage. Uh-oh, we got Auburn in the house.
Yes, we do. War Eagle to us.
We got Cam Newton, 8-year veteran of the NFL, all with the...
You can't hear us yet.
All with the team in Charlotte. Here the...
Can you hear us, Cam?
Carolina Panthers.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Are you hearing us okay?
I can hear you now, but
okay.
my headphones are...
Oh, come on in. Fix them up, Jose.
Come on.
Fix them up, Jose. There we go.
Jose, you can do it.
There we go.
Get some air time. All right, so...
Great job, Jose.
What is it, Cam, about this city? What would you tell the rest of the country about the kind of sports city that Charlotte, North Carolina is?
Well, it's building. And having events like this, All-Star Weekend, CIAA been here for years. It's just great for the economic system of this city, and Charlotte is the place to be.
Go ahead, Shaq. We've had a lot of football players on this show, and mostly all of them think they can play in the NBA. I don't know your basketball stats, but is it possible that, because we all know you're a great athlete, is it possible that if you put your mind to it, you could be an NBA player?
It's not if I put my mind to it. There's no doubt about it. I can be a contributor to a team right now. Straight up.
That's 10 for 10. 10 for 10.
Straight up.
10 for 10.
Now,
10 NFL players that say they can play in the NBA.
But the thing is this. I'm not just talking offensively, though. Because if all else fails, I'm not going to play defense. And I know I could do that.
Okay, since 10 for 10,
yeah.
Who is the Cam Newton of the NBA?
The Greek Freak.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Okay, so if you were in the NBA,
he was ready immediately.
I already know. I already knew y'all was going to ask me that.
No question. I didn't know that I was going to ask. So that's good. Number one, how's your shoulder?
It's doing good. We're progressively getting better. I know there's a lot of reports and speculations.
But you going to sit out next year? And
Absolutely not. And if I sit out next year, I'll be playing basketball.
11 for 11. Hey, so let me ask you a question. Obviously, every week on the NFL, what you're going to wear is a big topic.
Right.
How much time and effort do you put into it, your clothing?
I just pick something from a shirt to a pants or a shoes, and everything else rolls off of it.
You know what I like? I see you on a lot of those post games, and you got the bow, and there's one right there. You're not afraid to wear the bow tie either.
Grip too hard, don't stand too close.
I'm going to go with number 1 and number 3. All right, football question. In 1996, I got swept by the great Michael Jordan. And before I walked off the court, he said, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail.
Look at this, please. Who wore it better?
Yeah, who wore it better?
You were Jimmy Goldstein.
Jim Goldstein, baby.
They quick with it.
They quick with it. Yes, indeed.
All right, go ahead, Shaq.
I was saying the great Michael Jordan told me, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail.
Right.
And I know you failed many times. Does it upset you, and are you still itching to get 1 or 2 championships under your belt?
Man, listen, in order to get 2, you first got to get 1. And one thing about it, this beautiful city of Charlotte I call home now is yearning for sustained success. And, this past season, football season, early on we were winning, but in the latter part, it didn't turn out the way we wanted to. And at the end of the day, I put a lot of blame on myself, and I will be better. And a lot of it stimulates on my health, but, moving forward, no need to cry over spoiled milk. The Carolina Panthers will be a team to be reckoned with in the next couple of years.
Cam, let's take a look at the three-point field. And because you know your basketball, I want you to pick the winner of the three-point contest tonight. We're about to hear from the Greek Freak, Cam Newton.
I'm picking right now?
Yeah, you're picking right now.
It's hard to pick against Steph. He's a hometown guy. I'm going to also go with the hometown guy with Kemba.
Way to go out on a limb, Cam.
And Big Booker,
The defending champion.
Absolutely.
He went 20 for 27 in the last round last year.
But he still didn't pick a winner. You picked 3 guys. You got to pick one winner.
We don't do that, Cam.
One of those 3, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. I don't know.
Shaq, who you got?
I got Steph Curry, my favorite player.
Chuck?
I'm going to go with Kemba Walker. I'm going with the hometown favorite.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with Seth.
Oh, you're going with Seth.
Not Steph. I'm going with Seth.
I'm going to go.
He's home too.
I'm going to go.
This is home for him too.
You're right.
He's home too.
I'm taking Steph.
Cam has a present for Charles.
I do.
Really?
I'm a big fan of the show, and I will be remiss for you guys to come in Charlotte, and I'm pretty sure you know what these are.
Low-Kai bracelets.
So low-Kai bracelets.
Hey, you don't even have to go to.
So I didn't have the steam room. No, we didn't meet in the steam room. You know what I'm saying? So we actually have the business owner and the CEO here for you, Mr. Charles, so you can finally find out what they are. They're infused with mud from the Dead Sea, which is the lowest part of the earth, and infused with water from Mount Everest, which is the highest part of the earth. And it's a continual thought to stay balanced.
But most importantly, they're steam proof.
Steam proof, absolutely.
Stay humble, stay hopeful. The Low-Kai bracelets.
Yes.
Very good. All right, here you go. Here's some
Check out my football
action.
Got him.
After the play. That's after the play.
LSU stops Auburn first down.
So you might be able to play in the NBA, Cam, but no NFL future for those two.
No way. No way.
Thanks a lot for stopping by. It's great to see you, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
War Eagle, my brother.
War Eagle.
And good luck with the rehabbing the shoulder. Man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You know this guy, Cam, coming up?
Meek Mill coming up.
Meek Millie.
Time favorites, great ambassador for the NBA, Dikembe Mutombo.
Yes.
One of the great
Charlotte.
One of the great men you ever gonna meet.
Without question.
Fat Joe.
No, that's Fat Joe.
Fat Joe.
And Pecker.
2 Chainz.
In the house.
And
here at
Spike
Spectrum
Lee.
Center.
The great Spike Lee.
Academy Award nominee.
Yes. I can't wait for the Academy Award.
And we welcome you back to Spectrum Center. And the guests just keep on coming. Meek Mill is here.
All-Star Weekend.
And he has the honor of tomorrow night performing pregame here at the All-Star game. What's that going to be like for you, man?
It's going to be exciting to me. I've been waiting for that a long time. I come from rapping in the streets of Philadelphia to performing at the All-Star game in NBA. So, it's going to be a good experience for me.
And are you going to do my joint?
Which one is that?
Tony?
Hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, we're going to do the intro.
I don't think it sounds like that, though.
I'm platinum also. You know nothing about this. Tell him, Meek.
Platinum basketball player, yeah, facts.
Well, first, we know he's a great basketball fan.
Yeah.
I've always had the affinity. About 6, 7 years ago,
Yeah.
Meek was bubbling, being that guy.
Yeah.
I made a call. I said, hey, can you come do a feature on my daughter's record? First person ever to do a feature on Kayla's record.
Yeah, I was on fire, too.
He's
Just
on
like,
fire.
I rock with you. That's
No,
it.
no, and he's like, got you.
Yeah.
No problem, did it. I got that. She put her on the map.
Yeah. I do that for a lot of people I rock with. It don't hurt me when you talented, you know. You extend it out.
Man,
you
that
give
was-
people their shots.
Obviously, I know a lot about you living in Philly during the summer. What do you think, and I know you're a big 76ers fan.
Yeah.
What do you think about all the moves they made the last month or so?
You don't like that?
Don't like
They made some power moves. You don't think so?
No, I'm just listening to Chuck.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Every time he looks at Chuck, he just
Yeah,
shakes his head.
I think we're going deep in the playoffs. I think we made some good moves. We've been playing good ever since we made the moves we made. And, I think we got a shot. We got a nice young team. And I feel like we're ready.
Yeah, I was
know you
going to
say you
say,
have a shot, but do you have a chance to beat Golden State if you meet them in the finals?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way I think. If you don't think you could beat somebody, you can't beat them.
your latest album,
Not true.
your latest album, Championships.
Yeah.
And then we watched the New England Patriots win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And here's what you do for Robert Kraft, their owner, a guy who's always been in your corner.
Yeah.
And you give him the chain.
Yeah, I gave him a championship chain. You getting bust down too? When I was locked up, Robert, one of the people that came to see me and spoke out on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? So he been a friend of mine for the last few years. He been winning a lot, so I gave him a little piece of my neck.
This is
MC Donuts. Here, Ernie, you don't want to wear it. I'll rock it.
you wear it.
I'll rock it.
Chuck's got the
Oh,
donut.
that's a little different.
Chuck's got the
Why
donut
does
chain
yours look a
on.
little different from ours? I just want to say why.
Y'all some
yeah,
funny
the
brothers
French
and
right
team.
You know what you?
I make this look good, though.
Oh, you kidding?
I make this look good. Hey, I make this look good,
Yes.
Those are edible too.
though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Look at him, Ernie.
You know the one
Check him out. He
Maybe
look-
I was making sure I don't want to get anything on my brand new suit.
and we laughing and joking, Meek, and I want one quick thing. You've been, as you said, you rapped in the streets of Philly, and now you're rapping at the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But you also have been making a lot of social changes.
Yeah.
Within, did you ever feel like, man, I'd have a voice of social change when you were rapping in the streets of Philly with your hair braided up all the way back to the back?
Yeah, I was one of the voiceless. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. They actually gave me a platform. This time people got behind me when I got arrested, basically 2 to 4 year sentence for not even committing crime. And, I wanted to stand behind the people that stood behind me and try to really make change. Like, I don't want to be the face of injustices or anything. I just want to help and use my resources and do what I can do to make change and keep it pushing. And be the man I am.
I spent a little time with Mr. Kraft the week of the Super Bowl. And he was talking about spending time with you, and I know Malcolm Jenkins had done some things about judicial reform. How important is that to you right now?
It's very important. It's my life. I've been on probation 11 years, been in jail 3 times without even committing crime. And, I have the resources of knowing people like that, and I'm bringing them into our world and, bringing them to our aid and informing them of things that people like me go through coming up and trying to really make change in a world where, people don't really have a voice like myself. I didn't have a voice until I got famous, until I became a famous rapper. So, I'm speaking up for the ones who are not famous.
Meek Mill, thanks a lot for joining us here. We look forward to seeing you performing
Alright, appreciate that.
before the All-Star game itself on Sunday. What you got off the Twitter machine, boys and girls? Shaq singing Meek.
Come on, there's certain people that can scream that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shaq. You're on.
Start it up.
I'm on what? Give him a beat? You want a beat? You gonna hit something?
No. We want you to say.
Hold on, wait a minute. They need you to say it.
You want me to say what?
Hold up, wait a minute.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was spinach? Charles say something, I'm gonna eat them like some spinach.
Hey, and your tour starts Tuesday, correct? Motivational tour down there in Miami
Yeah.
starting Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wow. The
Let's
great
get it.
Bill Russell.
The great
you
Bill
go.
Russell.
There you go. Who
I'm
owns
rocking
the
these
game?
chains to the club tonight.
No doubt.
Could be. Coming back in a minute. We went from Meek to Neek. We'll be back.